The following contains mature subject matter, sexuality, and coarse language. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, I got it now. I went out and went back to my email where I upgraded the account. It was saying I was on basic, which is free and you can't record. So I went back to my. What's that? Basic bitch. Yeah. So I went back to my email and just logged in through the email where I paid the pro thing. So everyone, I invited everybody. Should be coming in there now.
Oh yeah, it's recording there now.
There we go. Yeah, it's recording, brother. I had to go back out to my email.
All right.
And log in. Hopefully AG should be coming here soon.
Yeah, where's AG?
So you, Bryon, are you on a laptop, eh?
I am.
That's why you can see all of us, I think. I'm on my phone, I can only see 4, but then I can swipe over. I'm swiping right, for AG, huh?
Oh yeah. Then you can just I guess you just have to have faith that everybody's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so he should be coming here.
Really cool. Are you worried about Corona, Carlito?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
No time to be worried.
How do you think your boy? How do you think your boy Donnie's doing?
Oh, he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
As good as he can do. I mean, yeah.
How dare you think he's doing a good job? You're a Nazi.
He does all the best jokes. He's the
Did
best.
you
Now.
did you see his speech? Did you see his address today?
Yeah, I watch all of them. I'm addicted to them like an old lady watches Coronation Street.
Yeah. Well, he kind of smacked around the media a little bit, which is
Those
okay.
press conferences should all be on Comedy Central.
The question is just like, look, just stop it, man. Stop it. Wait, just stop it. Stop it.
Well, his poll numbers are going up because of those press meetings.
Don't be a cutie pie, okay? But some of these reporters are really fucking just annoying. They just want to get, it's like, well, when's it going to end? Why? Get people back to work. Well, no, stay in isolation. Like, I mean, no matter who's president or the head of state, you can't win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, no matter what.
I mean, you look at the poll numbers and it shows the media numbers are dropping, but Trump's is going up. So
I'll show you a poll.
So.
Well, I mean, the Democrats are idiots, and like what Biden, you got a senile fucking rapist as your guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good one.
Well, it's because they think there's going to be a brokered convention, and then Hillary Clinton's going to sneak in there.
Is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah,
That'd be fucking insane.
that's what everybody believes. Is Joe Biden's just kind of the front, and then maybe he'll step aside and Hillary will take the reins.
Carl, do you know more about American politics than you do about Canadian politics?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. Nobody cares about Canada.
Here, I got one too that I think Carl will answer affirmative to. Do you know more about American politics than you do about pleasing women?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm glad that's on record. Thank you.
I don't, it's like, I don't know where the G spot is, but I know where the Senate and the Congress are.
Yeah.
Well, I invited AG too. I just checked to make sure I did invite him, and he did. I don't know if he's like pissed off at me because I fucked up.
Yeah,
He's not gonna. He doesn't want to play now. Maybe he's still coming.
He's probably holding a grudge.
Probably.
Well, anyway, let's get started while we're here, right? Since you guys are the moderators.
Yeah.
Let me ask him.
So what do you think, Pidge? You got some questions?
I think we just need to quickly address the elephant in the room. I know we've talked about COVID-19, but I'm just curious, as
problem? Yeah, I know. I need to get
two comedians here, so I'm just wondering if you're writing jokes for it. Does it,
I'm writing tons of jokes about it, actually.
Sorry?
I am. I'm doing the exact opposite because I know within a week and a half people will call it hacky.
Oh yeah, right.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Once we return to stage, we'll have like a good week of telling the jokes, and then after that, everybody will be like, "All right, it's hacky."
Yeah, that's true.
And then they'll tell their airplane joke or weed joke.
Let me ask you guys this: Am I wearing this mask properly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like gay unicorn? That's what I'm going for.
Because
Stubby.
Carl, you put stuff up on
There we
Facebook,
go.
Carl. You're always writing stuff up on Facebook, Carl.
Yeah, but Byron knows this. Like, I'm writing it, but I know within a week or two I won't be able to tell those jokes anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, it gets topical, obviously, but I think this is gonna. I mean, I don't know. It's good to just write no matter what, because you never know what stuff you personalize and make it about yourself. But there's gonna be. It's kind of like everybody's got a writing assignment, and you're just like, all right, everybody, and coronavirus. All right, sit inside for a couple months, and let's see what you got. And then everybody would be like, you stole that bit from somebody else, and I'm like, well, nobody's fucking performed it because we're all been stuck inside.
That's right.
So nobody's performed it. So how's everybody gonna be like?
Really, Norm Macdonald beat everybody to the punch.
Oh, with the Corona shit?
Yeah. Before
Oh.
everything got down, he posted his bit. So it's like he's the official first.
He's an innovator.
Any conspiracy theorists out there? Anyone have any conspiracy theories? I know Carl and I talked about.
I have
it
a few.
Well, let's get it out there. Let's just see what other people are thinking about this, right? For me, I just think it's a virus. I just think it's a highly contagious virus that we don't have a vaccination for right now. So, which is why everyone's staying inside. But I've heard lots of different stories. Bioweapons experiment gone wrong. 5G. I know Keena's talked about that. Carl's touched on it. So I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think it was the juice.
I think it's government fucking incompetence, really. I mean, I think it's a conspiracy of incompetence more than anything. I think the Chinese fucked up.
Yep.
But if they're going to install the 5G and all that shit, I think governments, they take forever anyway, and it's a union job. So one world government's hard when they're all union jobs, so they don't work.
Yeah, that's true. He
If
brings
it's
up a good point
if
there.
it's a one world union job, then fuck that. No wonder this virus is going to take forever.
Hey guys, I'm here.
Oh, right.
Hey!
Oh. Can you see me? Am I here?
I just know that all my right-leaning friends
Yeah, I see
are just like, this is a one world government 5G fucking takeover. It's fucking bullshit. Don't fucking listen to the media. And then all my left-wing friends are like, did you go to the store? Did you leave your house to go buy toilet paper? You probably just killed a nursing home, you selfish piece of shit.
You
Yeah.
piece of shit.
I don't.
Did anybody-
I'm right leaning, and I don't believe it's 5G. I believe it probably did start off in a supermarket, or it got out of their lab in Wuhan, and the
After they
Chinese
created
government is just blaming it on a market. But I believe it's a virus, and that's it.
Right.
And I'm with Byron. You know, the Chinese government decided to hush whistleblowers and try to cover it up, and then it exploded, and we are where we are now.
There was that one doctor, right? I mean, I didn't look too much into it, but I remember seeing pictures of him, like his face going like, and then the next picture was him with a mask on, and the next thing is saying he's dead. And I was going,
Yeah,
well, that didn't end well. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, but did they
Yeah.
kill him?
I don't think they wanted him. Didn't want him letting the world know that this virus was coming out. They weren't ready. They didn't have their the top guys didn't have their
Propaganda machine on yet?
yeah, they weren't ready for it, so they snuffed the motherfucker out. Poor bastard.
Well,
You
I
think
just read
people
about
have killed him, right?
there's a female doctor who went missing too. She was a whistleblower, and she went missing. They haven't seen her
There's
for
no
weeks.
female doctors,
Really?
Carl.
Yeah.
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 I'm just
You know
kidding.
it's
My Aunt
good.
Gracie. My Aunt Gracie, I love you, Gracie, if you see this. She's one of the best doctors in the United States of America. in
Mark,
Virginia.
God damn it.
In a
Pardon.
world where you know, fake news, that term is tossed around all the time now. You guys are talking about reading articles from different sources. What's to say that the source that you're getting your information from is accurate? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there's
no,
so
I
many
know, because
sources.
everybody thinks they got the right source. That's what I like about anything, right? It's like, no, my source is the right source, and yours is shit. Fuck you.
Does,
Like,
yeah.
what?
does anybody else, or is it just me? I look at I watch whatever, everything from Vox and the Young Turks, and then I go to Fox. I watch all of them just to
Yeah,
see
me too.
and get a bigger picture. And
Yeah.
to be fair, they're all kind of equally screwed up on the the extreme ends. But it kind of paints such an extreme dynamic. You can kind of make out, where reality kind of falls in the middle of it all.
AG's right. Like, you kind of have to, like, even I still read the Washington Post and I watch
Yep.
Fox. And
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle is the truth.
Well, yeah, because like Washington Post or CNN will be like, Donald Trump's going to be impeached. And then Fox News will be like, Donald Trump just ate a peach. Right? You know, like CNN is like, Donald Trump responsible for coronavirus. And then Fox News, Donald Trump just skull fucked coronavirus.
Why do I want to eat a peach and drink a Corona right now? Stop it.
So I'm like, surely there's something in between, right?
Oh, here's my big prediction. I think that Corona beer is going to just skyrocket after this. I think people are going to say, poor Corona is just tanked because of the name. After this is over, let's make this the celebration beer of beating Corona virus, and they're going to release like a 19.
Yeah, I don't
and
think
they're going to
Corona's
blow up
perfect.
and everything. That's you want to get rich, invest in Corona.
No,
Not
man.
just-
Fucking, I invested my last $500,000 in Del Secchi stocks.
Oh yeah,
Modelo,
It's a
the
good
beer
yeah,
that won't kill you.
yeah, good Mexican revenge beer.
You are now the world's coolest guy.
Yeah,
You know, most of the
Glasses?
stocks.
yeah.
What's Kanan doing? Last serious question, guys. Then we'll move on to some other lighter stuff. But I'm just curious. Everyone here, Canadian, has Canada done enough in your eyes to stop the spread here? You know, closing our borders. You know, are you okay with what, you know, you may not like the Prime Minister, but are you okay with what the federal government and provincial has done?
Yeah, I don't think I'm not a huge fan of Trudeau, but I think under the circumstances so far, he's doing an okay job. But I don't know enough if it's just, you know, civic or provincial. I know BC's doing a good job comparatively thus far. I don't know if they should shut the provinces down or, you know, if that's too extreme. But I would say comparatively, we're doing an okay job.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, if Trump was slow to respond, then you got to ask yourself, what about Prime Minister Trudeau there? Because it took him several weeks after Trump shut the border for him to do it. So you could criticize him on
he just
that.
did it when Trump did it. Well,
Pardon?
They closed American travel a few days after, but for international.
Yeah, for China and stuff.
Really?
Trudeau still allowed travel until like 2 weeks ago.
China.
Well, I think the big difference between the Prime Minister and the President for the last 2.5 months,
150 pounds.
Trump has just denied what was really happening, like with the sicknesses as the numbers were rising. He was just downplaying it. At least our Prime Minister wasn't downplaying it. There's a big difference.
He has to downplay it. You can't have your
Well, yeah.
leader crying on TV, and you have to protect people's retirement funds. So if you start panicking as a president and their 401ks hit the tank, that's not good either. You have to stay optimistic.
Yeah, that's the tough thing too, because also even today, so now it's like he extending the ban to April 30th. Now the stock market will crash just because of it. So if you just say like I want to be open by Easter, then the stock market's going to skyrocket. Like he can't win. He just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't like agreeing with Trump very often, but like trying not to get people to panic, I think is pretty important. It goes both ways though. There's a fine line. You got to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
You don't want people to panic, but then you don't want fucking assholes fucking grinding on each other at the beach like parties either. So it's like if you go one way, you get a bunch of morons out there making out with each other, and then you go the other way. You know, it's gotta be somewhere in the
everybody
middle.
Everybody did. If you watch the news reports coming out in New York, the mayor told people to continue to go out
I
and
know.
park even till March 2nd. So that
Fucking
didn't
idiots.
help.
yeah.
California
You know, it's
did
weird
the
when this
same.
thing first happened. I remember. Has anyone else seen what they're doing in Norway?
No.
They did a whole little piece on Norway, and the title is like, Norway is fighting this by telling people, like letting people get sick. So they opened up all their coffee shops, kind of like what you're saying in New York. They're saying, go out and live your life. And the idea is they develop what's called herd immunity. And you need above 60, 70% of the people to get sick so that they build immunity from it as a whole, as a populace. And they can do that because they have a small amount of people and an incredibly good healthcare thing. So people, they're not going to get swamped, but that's one way of approaching it. Instead of saying nobody should get this, it's saying, well, look, it's not lethal to a majority of people, you know, fair to say. Doesn't mean it's okay for people to die from it, but if enough people get it, the virus dies out quickly because it has no host, it has nowhere to go. So they're doing the opposite by creating herd immunity by saying, go out and get sick and get over it, and let's turn this thing through. So, you know, it's weird, different approach for sure.
Yeah, I heard the UK was doing that at the beginning, and then they switched the tactics.
Yeah, they don't have enough. They got too many people. It doesn't work. That model doesn't work when the healthcare system can't facilitate the people, which is, I guess, an entirely situation. And when you look at like New York, how many people are in New York, right? I mean, it's insane.
So,
well, yeah, apparently like 1,000 new infections every hour apparently in New York.
Yeah. So it's going to be, and you know what the funny thing is? My first instinct was like, so this thing, you can have it for 2 weeks without symptoms, and then once you're sick with it for about 2 weeks, you're done with it. Like it's through your system. So technically, that's potentially like 4 weeks that you could really have this thing, not know it, get it, and be over it in 4 weeks. There might be some residual feelings, but you're not contagious after that much. So technically, if everyone in the fucking world would just stay home for 4 weeks and see no other human beings, this thing has nowhere to go. We're done. It's gone. The whole thing's over in a month. You know what I mean? And I guess that's eventually what countries are getting to, right? China did that. They told people, stay in your fucking house, and that's it. And people did, and then their numbers dropped, you know?
Well, that's what Matt was getting at with the conspiracy theories, is that, you know, that's what opened the door, was its long incubation period, right?
Right.
Unlike any other virus, it could sit inside you for 14 days. And that's unlike anything else. So that opened the door to conspiracies, right? Like this was man-made and released on the public.
Well, no, I mean, it's a corona, so it is just a strain of the flu. And I only know about this. My father
with that.
Yeah.
You can tinker with that, right? You can tinker with any known disease and just tweak it a little bit, right? Like there's even doctors talking about how weird it is that it doesn't really affect little children when it should.
Right.
It almost is like, I watched one video of a doctor in New York talking about how it's almost as if it's targeting the older folks on purpose.
Yeah, well, here's the weird thing. If you think about viruses, like think of it from the virus's point of view, if you can for a sec. The virus doesn't want to die, right? That would be counterproductive to being a virus. You don't want to kill yourself off. So the viruses are introduced kind of in Mother Nature, or as a way of kind of controlling population to begin with. That's by their effect. But this is not a very good way to do it, by attacking old people, because old people are already past their age of reproduction. So you're not thinning the herd anymore, stopping them from reproducing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a completely inverse. But I mean, to say that this was man-made, that's a pretty big jump, because why would man make something that already exists? It's like saying we reinvented the cold. It's already a cold. It already is there. It's like just a strain of it. Like every flu is a different strain, and everything is a new strain until we get a vaccine and immunity for it. And since the beginning of time, so I don't see it as being that different.
I'm with you. Like, I don't believe it, but what I'm saying, open the door because it happened in Wuhan. China's special biolab 4 is in Wuhan. Yeah. So going, why suddenly this coronavirus is doing things unlike other coronaviruses, right?
Totally.
So I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying
the
door to that, right?
So you're arguing, they think that it's just coincidental that they're saying this just came from a food market in Wuhan that's right next door to this laboratory that might have the exact same thing being made. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, they're tinkering with diseases just to see what it can do, what possible mutations it might take. And like I was telling Matt earlier, like if you read the science article about Wuhan getting their biolab, all the scientists were concerned about a possible contagion like event like this because they were afraid of a scientist accidentally poking himself or an animal got loose, and the scientists being too afraid because the Chinese government will make them disappear or their families, and then this thing will spread out across China and become a pandemic. Well, 2 years later, that's exactly what happened. That scientists were fearing would happen if China got a biolab 4 like they did. So, you know, people are trying to... You think it was like an employee?
You think like one of the scientists was there working on it, and then they said, shit, I pricked myself. I'm going to go out and grab a bowl of bat soup. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Well, that's what scientists were eventually worried about, was that, a scientist might poke himself and be too afraid to say anything because his family might disappear off the face of the earth.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Because the government is so controlling. Like we talked about earlier, those 2 whistleblowers, one's dead and one's disappeared.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll take this out with me. I'll take this outside.
Let's take a break and go outside and cheer for these people.
Oh, fuck. 1 second.
We taking
It's like,
I'll just bring my laptop out. I don't care. Here we go. Wouldn't it be funny if they're all just like cheering for like one guy who broke his leg? The doctors like fucking put a cast on him.
There you go. I don't know if everyone can hear this out there.
That's
I
awesome.
can't leave my house. Yeah. My dick ain't being touched. Woo! No one's touching my dick. Yeah. That's the base score. No, the love.
There you go.
Fortunately, my pod has food in it, so.
Yeah. No physical contact. Ow!
Podcast here. Just showing everybody. Everybody.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you're doing that.
Throw it off the balcony.
Everybody, go get you. I usually have a pot out here and banging a pot with a spoon, but can't do all that with one hand.
What part of the city are you in, Carl?
I'm in the West End, right where Byron and Dave are.
Oh, okay.
Couple blocks away.
Except my phone's plugged into the charger, so I can't. I'm hunkered down.
Hunker down. You got to work tomorrow?
No, I got the day off. Tuesday I work.
And what are your shifts? Do you have split shifts?
Yeah. So I work from 7:30 to 9:50, and then from 9:50 to 2:30 I do.
You work like 2 hours and you have a break. You said you work from 7:30 to
Got the pan
9:50
going over there.
and at 2:30.
Byron's got the pots, the
Yeah.
ladle.
What do you do in between?
Huh?
What do you do in
I'm
between?
get distracted by Byron here.
What's that? Oh, it's the shift change for the medical workers, the healthcare workers. 7 p.m. every night. Everybody, actually, I think it's going around the world now. I don't know if it started in the West End. We started doing this a week ago. So, like, they just because they're, it's dangerous right now. They're in there. They're taking care of people. They're sick, Yeah. Just
Keenan chatting up the locals.
For the healthcare
Yeah.
workers.
Thanks for great podcast material.
I'm going to take you down here quick and just
I
show
can't
you.
wait until we can get into the same room together. That's what I'm looking forward to.
No, without mask, you fucking animals. I'm not getting near you. Just joking.
Crazy, we're yeah.
I'm gonna show a little lineup here. It's not too bad, but grocery store.
Yeah, this is thrilling entertainment, Dave.
I wonder how many people.
I'm going back inside.
How many people do we got listening to us, Dave?
Nobody.
I haven't figured out how to do this live yet, so I'm gonna have to post this when we're done.
Is it Andrew's gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andrew left.
Did he just say fuck this shit?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, this was really, like I said, this was a good
Yeah.
exercise
Sorry, buddy.
for Keenan
I'll
and
get
I.
skinny for a second. There you go. Here we go. Back inside.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually physically getting into the same room. With some microphones and
So I can smell you, touch you.
Yeah, pants optional. Pants optional. That's going to be a segment we have on the DMFK and the Pidge. I wanted to start the show by introducing ourselves as Dave Keenan and Matt Grant. I mean, I totally spaced out because I was trying to figure out this technology. I don't like this technology. DMFK the Pidge.
anyway.
Any more questions there, Matt?
Actually, yeah, I do, Carl. When we were going to talk back at the library a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
I saw you, and I had just gone through your Facebook page. Do you have a family history of maybe grandfathers or uncles with the CBC or entertainers?
His
Yeah,
dad.
Grandpa did. He
Your
worked for the
grandfather.
big. So yeah, he got to meet celebrities. He's always on the radio. It was like a 30-minute show called Around the Town. So
I never knew that.
in Winnipeg, I don't know how you fill 30 minutes around the town. Maybe
Yeah. That was CBC.
it's a feat.
That kind of reminds me of Bernie Sanders. Remember those old videos of him in Vermont talking to kids? Fucking super awkward. I love the burn though. It's weird. He's
Was
like
that
talking to kids.
Carl?
He's talking to kids like as if they're like 50 years old.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
Well,
funny.
Yeah, when it comes to Bernie Sanders, he ran into the moderates. That was it. His campaign was toast.
Yeah, fucking yeah, Joe Biden, right? He's the answer. If
Oh, is Joe Biden?
If Joe Biden was in power, fucking the corona would be done. Right?
It'd be spread way too much. He's too handsy as a president.
Too handsy.
Everybody's sick. Everyone that Biden touches.
He
But
could-
so what is Sanders done?
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, is he?
Oh yeah, he got his butt whooped a week ago.
Fucking
Yeah.
a CBC journalist just fucking died of coronavirus.
Pardon?
A CBC journalist just fucking died of coronavirus.
Oh really?
Oh,
Country singer Joe Diffie died.
Joe Diffie. Carl
Yeah.
told me that really makes me sad. One of my favorite tunes called John Deere Green, which
Yeah.
is ironically my favorite color. Not ironically, but coincidentally my favorite color too. And I love John Deere tractors. That's sad.
Yeah. Now he's deaf and pale.
Hey Byron.
Yeah.
We've never met in person, but I'm curious. You're a comedian, and you did some street performing.
Yeah. Yeah, and an
So-
actor as well.
What was your first experience where you thought to yourself, I want to entertain people? What was-
Man, maybe when I was like 10 or something, I did some thing where I played like Kermit the Frog in a talent show or something. I don't know. That's kind of my earliest memory. But even earlier than that, I kind of liked, I remember doing like some puppet shows or plays when I was a little kid or some goofy shit. But I think the first real memory, I guess I was like in high school drama, and then I just kind of a chubby kid, and then just making kids laugh in high school, being a sort of a class clown, imitating teachers. I felt like such a rush.
Yeah, I was the same way. Class clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt here, but Carl, it's funny you say that about Kermit the Frog, because Carl said he told me a long time ago the first time he knew he liked comedy when his dad was laughing when Carl was fucking a puppet frog, like a frog puppet in his hand. What a coincidence. Carl,
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up in this platform. I
Yeah,
apologize.
I was playing the part of Miss Piggy.
Hey, here's an old lame joke. Here's an old joke that'll gross a few people out and probably lose a couple listeners. What's small and green and smells like pork? I think everyone knows this because we were talking about
Is it Kermit the Frog?
his fingers. Oh,
Oh yeah. I think I heard that. Yeah.
I heard that in grade 7, I think.
a 30-year-old joke. Yeah.
I gotta think that this coronavirus has got to be really shit for fucking pedophiles, right? They're just like all the playgrounds are closed, all the schools are closed, all the churches are closed. That sucks.
Hey, everybody's back, unless they got themselves like a little survival kit for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I know.
They're like, what's a pedophile's line gonna be like? Hey kid, come. Hey kid, stay away from the white van. I'll just throw you the candy.
I guess I've sanitized all these candies. Get in my van.
Oh shit!
It's
Free
clean
toilet
time.
paper.
For everybody. Clean
Free
time.
toilet paper. Free toilet paper, gloves, and masks for your parents. You'll be a hero. Come in my van. You'll bring this home. You'll be a hero with your parents.
Yeah.
I hope we're not giving any pedophiles ideas here. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I hope that's not our demographic.
I think if
Imagine
you're a
if we had, like,
pedophile, you had the idea.
You guys see what's it called again? What Tiger King?
Oh yeah, that was a great show. That's
I've been
crazy.
putting it off.
I got 2 more episodes.
What's that
That was
about?
good.
Fill me in. What's it about?
After watching Tiger King, I'm happy the Illuminati's out there because I've now seen what rich, stupid people do, and it's just insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm watching the show Jealous. I'm like, holy crap, these backwood hicks have so much money.
Oh, I know. You're fucking ridiculous.
And
Like
what's
the
it called?
5 wives and 2,000 tigers, and another guy's a multi-millionaire and he has a bunch of tigers, and here I am trying to figure out how much of my income should go towards can of tomato soup.
Yeah.
And I mean, really changed my perspective on gay men. I mean, that show. You know what I'm talking about, Byron. His husbands, I had no idea were gay.
Yeah.
Well, it turned out they weren't. But
This is called Tiger King. Is that the name of the show?
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I don't know. One of the guys he married 2 dudes. One of them had, he gives sloppy meth out, and the other guy actually got himself in the head, which they have on camera.
Well, check it out.
You know Dustin Hempstead?
No,
He's a comic from Seattle. I think he's got coronavirus.
oh no.
He's all right though.
Okay, Patrick Malik has it too.
Does he actually?
Yeah, he wrote a post saying like horribly sick, and they wouldn't test him or something like that. And then
Did
he
the test come back? He said it was positive.
I don't know. I just saw it on Facebook a couple days ago. It's really, really sick.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, well, glad the conversation stalled out. Great.
So he's talking to him right now. He's got coronavirus and he's drunk with coronavirus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I
Keenan,
think he's mild.
You got anything you want to add, Keenan?
I was just trying to find. We were talking earlier. We were trying this out. Did I send you a GIF or something on this?
A
On
what?
this, I think I was trying to shared a picture or a GIF or a meme with Pigeon earlier when we tried this out on our dry run there. I was just trying to bring up that there's
Oh, so you're saying this is the professional run?
this is the professional run. It'll get better. Trust me. It's our first attempt. Listen, we were gonna do this podcast like 3 weeks ago, right? Carl was gonna be our first guest.
Yeah. I think
And
it
we
would
had,
be better if we were all in the same room.
It would be for sure. But I was like, you know what? If we wait for this to be done, we might never fucking do it. So let's just fucking do it this way to start, and hopefully together. Hopefully we'll be all in the same room at some point. We want to kind of show some responsibility and set an example. Instead of, I was thinking about having it in this big room at La Bubble Tat and it's all be in the same room, but just to try to get other people to follow suit. Not like anyone's going to follow what I do. You shouldn't, by the way. Anybody out there, don't do as I do.
Yeah.
But
As a setting example for the whole 3 people.
well, I'm gonna tag, since AG was on the show. It was on with us for 20 minutes. I'm gonna fucking tag everybody on his friends list. You gotta have like 5,000. That motherfucker.
Well, what you need to do, Keenan, is when this is done in a couple minutes, just send me the link or send me the file, and I can edit it and put it up on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah, we'll put it on tonight. You want to get it out there? Might as well get it out there. Hopefully, some of this cheeriness. Let's try to cheer people up. People are fucking so down out there and depressed. It's like, fuck, don't worry, hang on there.
Yeah,
What the world wants to hear is 4 white guys talking about issues.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We just need to check our fucking privilege indoors.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
All right,
well,
let's do the poopies. So I'm going to end this.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Carl.
Absolutely.
Byron, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no
Hey,
problem.
Carl, do you got anything coming out? Anything coming out? Anything you're gonna put on that you want to promote or anything?
Oh, yeah, I sure do, Dave. I don't know if you know this, but there's a thing called the coronavirus.
Oh, Don't get it.
So, yeah.
That means nothing's coming out, Dave.
You can push stuff online, Carl. Come on, I'm not
You gotta
saying
be
you do
doing
any
anything,
shows.
Carl, anything in the next 2 days? No.
Get any shows? Get any dates coming up, Carl? You want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm looking for something in January 2021.
Okay.
I'm gonna be headlining Facebook fucking all day every day.
I'm a Facebook comedian from way back for sure.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
All right,
All
Carl,
right.
go take your
Okay.
dump.
Thanks
All
for
right,
hanging
I will.
Hey, Byron, hold on there, Byron. Don't take off yet.
Okay.
See you, Carl. Go take your shit. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. So, Byron, you have an album just dropped. I went and saw your little record release there down. Was it the Cellar? Is that where we were?
Oh yeah, yes, of course. The Kingston.
Talk about that 800-pound gorilla. I thought for a second I was gonna try to sue you for copyright rights, but since it was 800-pound gorilla, not 300-pound, I let that be. Talk about that. It's funny. I bought one myself. I listened to it. It's hilarious.
Oh,
Everyone
thanks,
else
man.
could too.
Yeah. It's on all the streaming sites and all that, and they're playing a chunk of it on Sirius XM. Stuff like
Nice.
that.
Byron Bertram, hilarious.
Passport and Prozac.
Man, you get some good. Oh, before Carl left, I forgot. I wanted to kind of, maybe we'll do it again sometime. I wanted to see if we could get Arnold Schwarzenegger and Donald Trump have a conversation about who should be the next president in 2020.
Oh yeah.
But I forgot Carl had to go take a shit, so kind of put a damper on that. But you have a great Trump impression, and Carl does a good Schwarzenegger, so we'll have to do that again sometime. Bring up some impressions and stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sure.
Do you have anything you want to address the populace as Donald Trump? Any tips?
I don't know
to stay
why. I
healthy?
don't know why. That shit at Italy so bad. I mean, I know a lot of towns. They always got plastic on their furniture. I have no idea why.
Because they're old.
What's that?
They're all old as fuck. So just so everyone, I want to tell too, everyone's worried about how deathly this virus is and how many people in Italy died. Let's remember, let's just take into account that Italy has the second oldest population in the world on average.
Yeah.
And when they greet each other, like everyone's getting to second and third base. They're like almost dropping digits on each other every time they're kissing, they're licking each other's faces. Bella, Jella. So yeah, just don't do that. Keep hobos, not just hobos, but keep other people's
The average
fingers.
age apparently in Italy of them dying is 85. So I started thinking, and then I was just like, not to underplay it, it's terrible, but just, so I thought of a song and be like, it's not unusual to be dead at 85.
Tom Jones.
To die
Tom
at
Jones.
85. If you were 35 or 45 or 55, then it would be weird if you upped and died, but not at 85.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, young people can get sick and be detrimental to them too. Like if they have like the immunity deficiency and stuff. But anybody out there that's healthy and stuff, don't worry about getting sick and dying. But you don't want to get it and pass it on to anyone else. Basically, that's it. Other than that, everyone we're gonna be fine as a population, as a world. Once this goes through and cycles through, so everyone chill out and have some laughs, and try to look at the bright side of it. Like look at there's a bright side to everything. People are hanging out more with each other, husbands and wives. Maybe some husbands and wives probably not a good thing, but people are closer. The environment seems to be benefiting somewhat from except I just noticed the last few days there's another thing that people are littering a lot and throwing away is masks and fucking gloves. So stop it, you fucking animals! Like Jesus fuck, I'm seeing gloves and masks all over the street.
Oh yeah.
I found this one down by the beach. I mean,
and then you just
looks
started
pretty
using
good.
it. That's nice.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
You just
I
put
think
it in.
Wow.
There's a little dog shit on it, but there's a little dog shit on it, but
Put
I
on
use
some.
what's that?
Put on some guy's mask. That's a great way to get it.
Yeah, well, there was a little dog shit on it, but I just grabbed a Lysol wipe and wiped it off. Good as new. Yeah. I don't know.
Wow.
Send me this link, Keenan.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. We'll see.
All right.
We'll
Well,
see.
hopefully we all get together and have some drinks together. We can do it soon. Let's have a couple drinks soon, Byron. You stand on one end of the room, and I'll stand on the other, and we'll talk on our phones to each other.
Yeah, sounds great.
Hey, Byron,
Thanks for coming on, Byron.
All right,
Everybody,
you too, man.
Byron Bertram, go check out what's the album called, Byron? 800-pound gorilla.
Passport and Prozac.
Oh, Passport and Prozac.
Yeah.
What was that 800-pound gorilla reference?
Oh no, that's the record label.
Oh, the label. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Apologize.
800-pound gorilla.
Yeah, because everyone go check out that album. It's great. I listened to it. I bought it myself. And I
Yeah,
don't,
Dave, you rock.
thanks,
All
buddy.
right.
Appreciate you coming.
Yeah, let's talk soon.
Love you, buddy. Be safe.
You too. Bye.
Later.
See ya. Bye.
All right. Byron Bertram.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to figure out how to leave.
Yeah.
Everyone, we're so used to talking to people, not playing with fucking electronics. Like, I'm the worst.
Yeah.
I know there's on the phone. There's just you click on leave and you leave the show or leave the meeting.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we
Leave
go.
I'll just
whatever.
have to get up and just put my foot through the fucking monitor and walk away. The fucking Hulk Hogan leg, like the fucking leg kick right in the fucking face of the monitor.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know how to leave this fucking thing.
Trap.
It's the only way I know how to turn it off.
The awkward. Goodbye, guys. Oh, fuck, I'm still here.
Hey, man, I'm happy you're still here, to be honest. But whenever you disappear, it's okay, too.
Oh, here we go. I found out a way to leave. All right.
Okay.
But,
Found a way to leave.
Oh, you millennials.
all right.
We'll have to get a couple millennials on here in a couple weeks to show us how to run this shit.
Yeah, big time.
A couple 5-year-olds. They'll tell us what's up.
How often are you at the shop, by the way?
I'll be here every day except for Sunday and so we're closed on Sundays right now, and I have Wednesday off. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Come get some poutine, you motherfucking animals.
Yeah,
Put a
maybe
fucking
we'll pop
smile
by.
on your face.
You
Yeah.
gonna be there tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, maybe I'll pop by.
Sounds good, brother.
Talk soon.
Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Byron Bertram, everybody. All right, there we go. That was a better exit.